What is up, you guys? It's your girl, the real Mrs. J. And welcome back to my channel, you guys. I hope that you guys are doing well today. Me, myself, I'm making it, y'all. I got some pretty decent sleep last night, so I'm feeling pretty good today. But you guys, I just wanted to come through real quick and I really didn't want to talk about this because it's talking about other content creators. And so, but since everybody talking about it and Blue Rock TV wants to go live 15 times yesterday, then F it. I'm going to go ahead and talk about it and give y'all my opinion on the whole situation. And also, I'm going to tell y'all what I think transpired and try to fill in these blanks, okay? So, but before we get into that, a little housekeeping rules. First, don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, The Real Mrs. J. This channel is being built to support my daughter who's in college. So when you subscribe to this channel, you are subscribing to a great cause. So, yes, y'all. So it looks like hot tea, hot chocolate. Y'all know Chrisean's number one freaking super fan. Okay, she has been out here windmilling for Chrisean for years. And when I say windmilling, I'm not even just speaking about on the internet. She was actually windmilling in the streets, physically fighting, got into a whole fight with Cabin for Likes in the streets. Over Chrisean, y'all, and some other things about her children was shown, and some other things. It was a whole lot of accusations. I never really got into the bottom of the whole thing, but the whole thing in a nutshell, it all started with Chrisean. All right, so apparently in this group chat or whatever that Hot Tea Hot Chocolate has, she expressed some grievances that she had with Chrisean regarding this mysterious situation. Okay. So Blue Rock TV, he kept going live and kept going live and kept going live and kept saying how they weren't going to say what those messages were, had everybody all confused and just not understanding what was going on. So y'all, let me just go ahead and go to IG because I'm just going to fill in the blanks over some parts that I noticed. So I don't know the full breakdown of the rest of the receipts, but the main part, y'all, of what he's talking about, yeah, we're gonna break that down today. All right, so we are at Capping for Likes, y'all, and it says Chrisean bloggers and fans crash out over leaked messages of Hot Tea Hot Chocolate and supporters talking bad about Rock. Okay, so this is, I'm just gonna read what Blue Rock TV said, because it's Blue Rock TV, Latrice, Tea Time with Latrice, and Henny, and I don't want to talk about Henny because I like Henny. Okay, Henny my Sag twin, so I like her. I was watching her during the whole Puffy and all that. I mean, P. Diddy and all that stuff, right? So I don't want to talk about Henny. But so Blue Rock, Blue Rock really is the reason why I was able to figure this part out. So when he was winning his stories and he said, next time, humble yourself because all of this could have been avoided. Now this sector will grow and excel and the negativity will be done once and for all. And he was like, after Chrisean showed you so much love, you should be ashamed. So in this text message or in this group chat, Hot Tea Hot Chocolate said nobody in this group should be saying nothing anyone says, period. But MFers like talking, and I know a lot of supporters always think somebody betraying her. No, F that. And that's part is blocked out, betrayed. And so then he says, this is the part Chrisean was quoting in the previous video. Read it and go back and listen to the video again, just in case she tried to spin the story and say it wasn't that. And so it says, pack it up, no more bullying bloggers or viewers. The truth is here. So that this message says she was on the phone the whole time. Chrisean blank was just on and then we didn't see anything else. So then he comes again and he says, nah, it was wrong. So it got out. Again, that will be the excuse this time. And who will believe it? Move accordingly. God doesn't sleep. So this was the message. She said, and I'm only telling this to this group. Some sad shit. Nobody outside of it. So if it gets repeated, then hey. And then he says, not you speaking with her team to only pass on negativity. Shame. If y'all saw the messages that came after this, shaking my head. Chrisean showed her so much love and doesn't deserve this in return. And what she said was, I just got off the phone with Bravo and Creep. All right. So then he says, watch carefully. She is now claiming she will do Chrisean even worse. Allegedly, she has been recording hours of calls and took photos, all in the attempt to blackmail. Just shameful. You are not staying quiet to protect Chrisean. Stop the cap. You are using Chrisean as a shield again to protect yourself from the wrong you did. Stop trying to deflect. None of this would be an issue if you didn't do what you did. But stay quiet. No one is asking for you anyways. Okay, but I'm not reading all this other stuff because they was just wilding. So this right here is what he was talking about when he says, for those wondering if Chrisean knows, she knows. The moment Chrisean found out. Again, Chrisean does not deserve this after all the love that she showed. God will bring everything to light. So y'all may not be able to hear this clearly, so I'm going to repeat what she says as she says it. And y'all, we're going to go back and we're going to fill in the blanks, okay? All right, so listen to this. Okay, so what? I'm a single all right. I have to handle my shit, but look. Okay, she says, so what? So what? Now, she's on the phone. She must be on the phone with Hot Tea, Hot Chocolate. That's what they're trying to imply, right? So she says, so what? So what? I'm a single mom. I got to handle my shit.
Are you ready? Rolling. And
now you're trying to play the victim card.
Action.
Bro, I don't even know you. You even see her? And then that's when you turn around to go like,
so no, sorry. He's just gonna say, bro, I don't even know you. After he says that, you're gonna be like, who is she?
you're gonna turn around like, I see.
First thing I never do that. I never.
So she said when she first hit her up, that she said she'll never do that. She'll never do that.
Ready?
Hey, Chrisean, you're on live.
Girl, look at this girl.
Ready?
She said all of this shit. She like you sat on the phone while Chrisean was on the bed. What do you mean?
So she said you sat on the phone while Chrisean was on the bed. Remember that, y'all.
On the phone.
What
do you mean?
People are listening to what she was saying. Come on, are you guys ready?
Yeah. Spooky ass shit.
You need her now on the mic.
She said, look at this goofy ass shit. So I guess she was showing Marsh the rest of the
You need her away
message.
from the
They
mic.
be playing in your face, bro, like snakes, bro.
I got it.
Okay, so she said they
Ready?
play in your face like snakes. All right, y'all. So let's go back and see if we can fill in these blanks, okay? Thanks to Blue Rock TV, we done got part of it figured out. Because that was everybody's big thing. What in the world is these messages? Because they kept saying, oh, the people on the other side, they have the messages. Who are these people that you're referring to? Because I know all the people on the other side. And trust me, if they had those messages, baby, we would have been put them messages out, okay? The real Mrs. J wouldn't have to be sitting here filling in blanks for everybody. So y'all told on yourself, okay? So let's go back to these messages. So it says, and this is what Hot Tea Hot Chocolate said. Nobody in this group should be saying nothing anyone says, period. But motherfuckers motherfuckers like talking, and I know a lot of supporters always think somebody's betraying her. She said, no, fuck that. And I think that it says the baby betrayed. Okay, and if somebody put it, that little crying emoji, crying face right there where that is said. So then she says she was on the phone the whole time. Chrisean Jr. was just on the bed. Did we not hear that? That's what Chrisean said when she had Marsh reading it, that she was on the phone the whole time. Chrisean was on the bed. And I'm only telling this to this group. This some sad shit. Nobody outside of it. So if it gets repeated, then hey, she don't care. Okay. Then she says, I just got off the phone with Bravo and Creep. So when he said not you speaking with her team only to pass on negativity, apparently Hot Tea Hot Chocolate reached out to her team regarding how she was treating her son. And I'm going to tell you how I really came to all this conclusion. Not only because Blue Rock pretty much gave us all these little blues clues, okay? Because I was listening to Z Banger's live yesterday and yesterday morning, and Z Banger said something that was very interesting. And he said, you have to remember that Hot Tea Hot Chocolate is a mother first. And I was like, they must be talking about this baby somehow, because why did he say that? So when it dawned on me, I wasn't even looking at it anymore. I went back to go back and look at that part, and the live was on members only. And Miss J ain't paying. I ain't paying no Z Banger to hear that. I'm just not doing it. But when he said that, then yeah, that gave me all indications. So basically, this has something to do with them bad mouthing her about how she was treating Chrisean Jr. And the part that trips me out is they call us the hate pages, right? They said that we're hate pages because we're telling the truth. Actually, y'all are the hate pages because y'all hate Junior. Instead of holding her accountable, y'all would rather still try to do the cover up just like everybody else and still play in people's face like y'all don't know what's going on. Because y'all would rather her image be saved than her freaking son. I really just get really tired of coming out here and having to take up for people that I don't really care for like that. Cause first it was Tareen, now it's Hot Tea Hot Chocolate. So girl, Hot Tea Hot Chocolate, she came on her in her story, because when I tell you Blue Rock TV went live like 15 times yesterday, y'all. I was like, oh my God, like, damn, my thing just kept lighting up. And so, he just kept going live. And so basically, so I don't want to waste time. I've already been on here too long. So she was saying that, she would burn that whole joint down. Okay. She was saying that she's being quiet and she's staying quiet for now, but she would burn that whole thing. She would burn that whole sector down. And I'm pretty sure that she can. I'm pretty sure that she can, though, for real. So, the whole thing in a nutshell is stop trying to be friends with these entertainers and these so-called, I don't know, having this job or doing this type of work or hobby or whatever you want to do, it full-time, part-time, whatever. Stop trying to befriend the people that you talking about like your face. Stop trying to befriend them, because as soon as they do something you don't like, you can't even say anything about it. You feel like you obligated to keep your mouth closed and not say anything. That's not so good place to be. And then you end up in situations like this where Hot Tea Hot Chocolate just like, I can't take it no more and I'm done with it. I'm sick of this hoe. I don't like the way she treating this baby. But she felt like she couldn't even come out and say anything. And now I think she done took down her whole IG. And her whole IG was centered around Chrisean. But like, damn, how much content can she put up to try and keep covering this girl's ass? They just give off weird vibes to me, because I was listening and they was talking about Chrisean like Chrisean really she really care about them. Like, and she's meanwhile, she out here living her best life. She don't give a damn. You know what I'm saying? They just proud to be, oh, I'm so loyal. And then, oh my God, y'all, Blue Rock TV had the nerve to say, the unmitigated gal to say, and Chrisean's very truthful. That's how I knew that this was a group of delusional people, yo, and they want everybody to be delusional with them. That it is just so weird. But anyways, you guys, I love y'all. Don't forget to like this video. Y'all tell me what y'all think. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, The Real Mrs. J, and I will see y'all on the next one. Peace.